guys, it's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. So the other day I was sitting around and what crossed my mind was that I really like a lot of the weird and strange Easter eggs that are in Sega CD games. Not just Easter eggs, sort of like secrets too, or little things they added. So I figured, why not make a video with all my favorite secrets and Easter eggs from Sega CD titles? So I picked a few out, I threw them in as best as possible, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So check it out, and if there's any other ones you know of that are really funny or interesting, definitely put them down in the comments. Let me know what you think, and hopefully you haven't seen some of these before. Here we go. Okay guys, so we're looking at Kio Flying Squadron. Kio, KO, I think it's KO. At the start screen, you're going to want to push left, left, right, right, down, up, start. Let's try that again, because it looks like, I guess you had to do it here. Yeah, the option screen, never mind. So it's left, left, right, right, down, up, start. Let's see if it worked. Alright, Pineapple Presents Super Catch Game. So this looks like... Oh, did I just exit it? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Let's try that once more. It looks almost like a version of Breakout. Start. Alright, so, not a huge Easter egg, but a strange, it's not Breakout, it's more, I can't think of the name of the game. It looks like an old LCD game, sort of, but it's red like the Virtual Boy, so that's kind of strange, too. I don't know what this is, I'll have to look more into it later, but these strange tiny skulls are floating out of the sky, and you're a cat, and you have to catch them, and if you miss them, you lose a life. Yeah, sort of an Easter egg, sort of just mini secret game, but figured I'd throw that in there. So there's Kio Flying Squadron. Okay guys, this is another one of my games I really like on the Sega CD. It's Lodestar, The Legend of Tully Bodine. It's a lot like Sewer Shark. I found the video quality to be really good, or good for the Sega CD. The problem with me is, even after following the instructions or the directions on how to play, I always die in the first level, even though I do pretty well. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. But anyhow, this is just a little mini-game secret Easter egg thing. When that little ball character in the corner, the little smiley face pops up, his name is Mort. You pause the game and you push CA left left, ACA left left A. Now on the right, that little icon with the red arrow in it, you can move up and down and play Pong with it in the game. So you can't actually, you can't shoot anything. Oh, I died. So as you see, we played a little version of Pong. So that's the little cheat for Lodestar. So one of my favorite little strange things in a Sega CD game, not really an Easter egg, just kind of a funny thing I noticed as a child, was that in the game Midnight Raiders and Tomcat Alley, there's an actor, I'm going to show you now, his name is David L. Crowley, and he's actually, looks like he's wearing the same suit, almost in the same area, but his hair's, I think, a little longer or shaggier on the left, and he has a cigar in his mouth. So, he's in both games. He ends up popping up, I believe, in Tomcat Alley a little into it, where Midnight Raiders, you think he's at the beginning, or vice versa, I forget. But I always found that to be a funny little thing, but not really such an Easter egg, but just kind of goofy. So, check him out. One of the other strange things I found as a child when I really got into Sega CD and found my love for it was, if you play some of the Digital Pictures titles, I think it's most of them, if not all, in a CD player or in the Sega CD on the CD menu, you will hear this backwards jumbled message, someone calling Digital Pictures and then this big jumbled message. If you reverse that, which I used to do with a microphone and sound recorder on a Windows 95 machine, so sorry if the quality is not there, it plays number 9, number 9, number 9. It's a reference, I believe, to the Beatles with their whole number 9 thing that they put in their album. So I just thought it was kind of cool, kind of creepy if you hear it for the first time. You don't know what the hell it is, but I forget what these things are called. There's a word for them when they put things in backwards and hidden messages into music. So either way, kind of an interesting little thing that Digital Pictures did.
Good afternoon, Digital Pictures. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9.
Okay guys, what we have here is Double Switch on the Sega CD. This is one of my favorite Sega CD games, and one of my favorite games ever. It's sort of like a night trap game, but it stars Corey Haim, Debbie Harry from Blondie, and Arlie Ermey from Full Metal Jacket fame. What you want to do is you want to get to Act 3 and lose the game. And then when you lose the game, it's going to go to a game over screen. You're going to want to push left A, up, right A. So this is a pretty quick one, so let's see if I can get this one down after a try or two. I'm intentionally going to a room that doesn't encounter main characters so that it doesn't show you any of the story, because the story takes a few twists and I don't want to ruin it on anyone. Got it.
You thought this was just a game, didn't you? Well, it's over for you! You little...
You little asshole. So that was it. That's a quick one from Double Switch. Arlie Ermey calling you an asshole like usual. Let's move on to the next Easter egg. Okay guys, what we're looking at now is one of my favorite Sega CD games again. A lot of these games I really love. This is Prize Fighter. It's a first-person FMV boxing game. So at the options menu, if you hold A, B, C right.
Rolling! Mark! Set. And action. What? It's up! It's up! Oh, if I was 20 years younger, you'd be getting your butt kicked just like you used to. What do you know about it? I want a clean fight, kid. No hitting with the open glove, no backhand, no butting. I want a clean fight, or I'll deck you myself. Come on, kid. Let's do it.
As you can see, they put a lot of work into these FMV games. You know, it's like a movie, so they really have a whole crew, and it's a pretty big production value too. At least it was for back in the day.
Kid, are you nervous?
This is your first major fight. Tell the fans how you feel.
No comment, no comment.
I always found the quality of the Prize Fighter video to look really good.
Is when the player's actually in the ring fighting. It's a first-person point of view. The player actually looks out his own eyes as he's in the ring and can see his hands in front of him. The computer actually composites or superimposes the player's hands live on top of the footage that we shot of the boxer, so that if any time during the process I want to throw a right, I can throw a right. I can throw my jabs, I can throw left hooks, uppercuts, I can block, and I see my hands actually doing that in real time.
The part of this that makes it really different from all the interactive videos that are being done, these stuntmen are being hit for real. Some of the punches are movie punches, but if you look at the game real closely, you're going to see that the left hooks, the right crosses, the uppercuts, and jabs to the forehead are full-blown punches. They're being hit.
The thing is, these are all very highly trained boxers. They're all real boxers. They're all stuntmen. So you have to know how to box because you have to listen to the trainer tips at the beginning. If you don't listen to the trainer tips, you're never going to be able to get anywhere. And they figure it'll take possibly up to 9 months for someone to get to the world champion and get through the world champion and become the world champion.
When you were playing on the mark on the when I saw this morning, did you how long did it take you to get up to speed?
I still can't play the stupid thing. I've landed like 3 punches maybe the entire time I played. And I was going and I'm showing some little kid how to do it, like Matthew who's in this. Took him in there and was showing him how to play it, and I'm like playing it for 5 minutes. I think I hit the guy once. Matthew goes, "Let me see it," and like immediately starts.
Alright, so this is Night Trap. What you're going to do is you want to get to the end credits, And when it says in memory of, I think it's like Jeff something, you push up and then A 5 times, and you're gonna get to a little secret video. I don't remember what the video is. Let's see. There you go. Okay, I do remember this. This is the few minutes of yeah, them showing off the Sega Nemo, or the excuse me, I think it was the Hasbro Nemo prototype. This was the precursor to Night Trap being on the Sega CD. It initially was a VHS game from Hasbro, and then they canned it, and then years later they pulled it out for the Sega CD. So these are the executives just checking out the game. This is also on my channel already, this video. Night Trap is actually one of the first games to cause the ESRB ratings, along with Mortal Kombat.
Wherever you go, the powder How do you know which room you're in? Because I'm pressing the button. No, but it's nothing. You can see the real product will highlight. You don't want to should on it. Actually, you had that in the first piece.
So then after Sega, made the Sega CD and wanted to get some games that look like video footage, I guess Hasbro jumped in and they took over the VHS thing and put it on CD and made it much more interactive than a VHS tape could ever be, so kind of cool.
So who did it? You gotta play the game again. I hope she didn't think it was you. No, it wasn't me. I was watching her. Yeah, that's it. I didn't tell her.
Obviously, one of the best games on the Sega CD is Snatcher. It's a great visual novel, like RPG shooting game. Anyhow, one of the cooler things they put in the game in terms of Easter eggs, or I found cool, there's a lot of Easter eggs and a lot of throwbacks to Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear, things like that, because Metal Gear Solid wasn't out yet. Stuff like that, but there's also like a lot of references to other titles. So when you're looking at the bar sequence where everyone in the bar turns around at you, I'm going to try and show you that now. It's, I believe, Dracula, what's his name, the Contra guys, Billy and whatever, not Billy and Jimmy, I can't think of their names, Lance and whatever, Rocket Knight, Mr. Ueda, I think, from Lethal Enforcers, Simon Belmont, the ninja guy's escaping my name, it's one of my favorite games and it's escaping me, Goemon, him, and then in the Japanese PC Engine version, I apologize for the quality, it looks like you see Masked Rider, Kamen Rider, you see an alien, there's the Guyver, and in the left-hand corner, I'm assuming that's one of the Planet of the Apes characters, which is kind of cool because that's one of my favorite films. So, really cool little throwback thing they did in that. Okay, guys, this is probably one of the coolest and strangest, creepiest Easter egg things that's in a game that everyone always talks about on the internet, so I figured I'd throw it in there. This is Sonic CD. So to get to this, you're going to want to, at the main screen, the title screen where it says push start with Sonic's head, you're going to want to push down, 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 left, right, A. And then it goes to this. This is the sound test. So now you're going to want to go to FM number 40. PC number 12. Oh. And this number 11. And, oh wait. I'm sorry, I said it wrong. 46. 12. 25. Now, this is like what everyone makes big deals out of, because of that, and because of the Japanese in Japanese it says, I think it says something like fun is unlimited, fun is infinity, or infinite, I'm sorry. Fun is infinite, infinite, Sega Enterprises. And it says love Majim. Majim is a translation for the devil, they say. So, supposedly it was also an anti-piracy measure, I believe, on the Japanese version that they just kept in. So I think if you try to copy the game or do something, even though it's weird because you can copy Sega CD games freely, there is no blocking, but anyhow. So everyone always finds this pretty creepy due to the music, the weird laughing, the strange face with the Sonic body. So I thought I'd throw it in there. I thought it was pretty cool, kind of creepy. So, yeah, that's about it. Thanks guys for watching. It's Vampire Mike from SegaCDUniverse.com. Be good.